Hello and welcome to my channel. This video is here to explain everything you need to know about CC event. CC is one of, if not the most difficult event in Arknights. First things first, the lobby. In the lobby you can see 4 separate sections. The section at the left labeled Secret Sanctuary is the shop in this event, and the red thing shown here is the shop currency, also known as contract bounties. Next, we have the training grounds. This section allows you to play all the daily stages in advance, so you can get ready for the horrors that's about to come. Upon completing stages in the training grounds, no rewards will be given, as its purpose is to only serve as a practice mode. Next is these 2 sections, and that's where the hell begins. The top section here is the permanent map, which means this map will exist for the entire event duration and you can retry the stage as many times as you like. The section below is the daily stage, and the stage in this section will change daily. There is a fixed schedule for the rotation, so it makes things easier when looking up the stage that's coming the next day. Now, let's dive into the permanent map. In the permanent map lobby, you have a wide array of torture devices to pick from. See these 3 columns and the numbers here? This represents the contingency level of the contracts you pick. For example, the contracts in this row is worth 1 contingency level, and the contracts in this row is worth 2 contingency levels, and so on. The higher the contingency level of a contract, the harder it is. After selecting your contracts, the total contingency level is displayed here. If you wish to clear all the selected contracts, tap this. If you want to deselect just one contract, tap the selected contract and it will be removed. So, why the heck would you want to torture yourself? Well, the higher the risk, the higher the rewards. If you manage to obtain a contingency level of 18, or risk 18 for short, you are able to claim all the rewards in the permanent stage. To expand out the rewards list, tap here. As you can see, there are also some special missions for you to complete aside from getting a high risk. These special missions would usually require you to use a certain combination of contracts and complete the stage with them. The Risk 3 contracts will be locked, and you are required to use this yellow triangle to unlock them. These yellow triangles can be obtained by completing certain special missions and reaching a certain risk level. Now, these yellow triangles will be swapped to a special box that will drop a random Tier 3 material at the end of the CC event, so if you really need it, you don't necessarily need to unlock the Tier 3 contracts. The only reason to do so is to complete certain challenge missions. Now, is Risk 18 a must? Going down the rewards list, you can see that the amount of contract bounties given at every risk level decreases significantly. 160 bounties are given at Risk 1 and only a measly 20 is given at Risk 18. So no, Risk 18 is not a must, but more rewards are always better, though you won't be missing out much if you can't get Risk 18. Rejoice, new players. Next, let's look at the daily stage. The daily stage doesn't have as many contracts, so getting all the rewards in each daily stage is a lot easier. Again, if you aren't able to get Risk 8 for all the daily stages, don't beat yourself up, as the reward difference isn't that big. There are also challenge missions for each daily stage, and you can view them here. Unlike the permanent map, some challenge missions in the daily stage have this available support written here. This means you can use the support column here to complete the challenge. Normally, if you select the support column, no matter how many contracts you select, the contingency level will be 0. But if you see the available support written here, you can actually use the support column and clear the stage. This makes things a lot easier. Next, we have the event store. The event store is separated into 2 parts. One is the permanent store and the other is a limited store. The permanent store is called the Permanent Trade Center, and this store will remain open even after the CC event ends. The limited store will be named after the CC event's name, and it usually contains a decent amount of materials for you to collect. I would recommend buying the Tier 3, 4 and 5 materials there over the items in the permanent store, as the only notable items in the permanent store are the super expensive royal tokens and a couple of underrated 5 stars and some skins. The Tier 3, 4 and 5 materials are more worth purchasing as contract bounties are limited. That being said, purchasing the seasonal skin will give you a medal, so you might want to buy it. And that is all. Hope this video was helpful in introducing how CC event works. I will be making similar content in the future, so do consider subscribing to my channel to stay tuned. I also have a Twitter account and I make regular posts about upcoming news and fan art, so do follow me there, link in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.